Attorney Peter Bowman here. A very common question we get from our personal injury clients is, how much is my case worth? And that is a question that really cannot be answered until we have a full understanding of your injuries, the scope of the damages, and liability. We start with that last one first. Liability is the responsibility for the car crash. If you've been involved in a rear-end collision in which you were struck in the rear of your vehicle, or if someone struck you from the side while you were going through a green light, there is no question of liability. That means that your case has a higher value than cases in which may have a question about who was responsible. Also, your case value is dependent upon your injuries. As you can imagine, someone who has sprained their pinky in a car crash is going to have a case that's worth less than someone who has become, let's say, God forbid, paralyzed, or has required surgery or suffered fractures. Your injuries and your recovery from those injuries determine the value of your case. Also, the treatment that you receive will be determinative of the value of your case. You need to make sure that you go to all of your doctor's appointments until your doctor or your physical therapist or other treatment provider discharges you from care. So when they say that you're done with care, then you can stop going to the doctor. Also, a lot of our clients have reoccurrences of their injuries, or flare-ups as they're called, and need to continue to treat. So until we have a full understanding of your injuries and your ability to recover, that's when we will have an understanding as to potential value of your case. Your case is also driven by your value is also driven by you being out of work. So if you were out of work for an extended period of time, those lost wages will add value to your case. Of course, that lost wages has to be supported by a doctor saying you can't work, or your physical ability to work. And finally, the person who strikes you or causes the car crash, or who was careless and injured you, the case value can be determined by their insurance policy amounts, as well as the insurance policy for your insurances. We'll talk about this in a later video, but insurance and the amount of insurance available, if the person does not have a lot of assets, is also a factor in determining the value of your case. There is no hard and fast rule for case values. Some cases are worth more, some are worth less, and it really is dependent on a variety of factors. If you have any questions about case value, or if you ever want to discuss case value, please contact our office so that we can go over potential and possibilities for case value at the appropriate time. Thanks.